All right, another Supreme Court decision today was actually a bit stronger. The court ruling 6-3, allowing states to ban biological men from playing in women's sports, upholding West Virginia and Idaho state laws. Justice Kavanaugh writing the majority opinion on that one. The court concludes that separate sports teams for biological males and biological females are reasonable given the inherent physical differences between the sexes. The ruling only affecting the 27 states with current bans already in place. The decision allowing individual states to continue to make the decisions for their athletes. So places like California, Connecticut can still allow men to dominate in women's sports if that makes them feel better. Raul Labrador, the Attorney General for Idaho, one of the states at the center of this decision, joins us now. Madison DuBose, a college track star who lost in her 2020 season to a team with a trans athlete. Good to have you guys here. Raul, I'll start with you. Your state was the first to ban biological males from competing in girls' sports. You took this case to the Supreme Court. It was a win today. How you feeling?
We feel great. As you said, Idaho was the first state in the nation to pass a law like this. And I think people forget what happened during that time. During that time, there was so much pressure against the states. We had the NCAA telling us that they were not going to hold events in Idaho. We had businesses saying that they were going to boycott Idaho. We had all these local businesses saying that this was a terrible thing for Idaho to do and that it was going to put a black eye on Idaho. And there was a lot of pressure on the legislature. We had courageous legislators that decided to pass this law, and I'm proud of them, and I'm proud that we were able to take this all the way to the Supreme Court and win today.
Yeah, it's a nice job there. Madison, how absurd is it, in your opinion, that this needed to go to the Supreme Court, that the Supreme Court had to be the one to decide that a state can tell a biological man that they can't compete and trounce women in sports?
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. And it's not something that I ever thought that I would see in my college career, let alone so many others. Yeah, it's ridiculous that we have to even get to this point. We made separate categories for a reason. We have men's sports and women's sports for a reason. So the fact that we have to sit in the Supreme Court and, decide that there are differences is absurd.
It's just ridiculous. And to you both, before I let you guys go, just want to read from Clarence Thomas, joining the opinion with a great line here. Men and boys with gender dysphoria are not women or girls, even if they believe that they are. Raul, your final thoughts.
It was a clear decision for biology. It was a clear decision for common sense. It's a clear day for women in sports. Idaho is protecting girls in sports. And now the rest of the nation can follow suit and make sure, even in some of these blue states, I think they will see the common sense reality of this decision, and hopefully they will make the right decision.
At some point, California's got to wake up. I mean, I know it's a ridiculous state, but at some point they got to wake up on this one at least. Attorney General Raul Labrador, thanks so much. Madison DuBose, thank you. Good to see you guys.